Hey guys, welcome to another YouTube video. So today I'll be discussing why I think Black people or Black communities need more opportunities and they need more legit opportunities, not just opportunities. So let's talk about the problem, right? When we talk about like side hustles, passive income, second income streams in Black communities, there are always scams, whether it's from Forex bros, MLMs, literally anything you can think of, there's literally always an issue with it. And people always get burnt out because these things, they don't last. They're not like real. They're like quick money, easy things. And even when it comes to AI, the same thing is happening. There's so many people selling different AI products, workflows, things that don't do anything. When you probably just use ChatGPT, but that's even a different discussion. So what's my mission, right? Let's talk about it. I'm trying to come to a place where I'm introducing people to legit AI automation opportunities. That's why I'm doing this YouTube channel. That's why I'm creating all this content. That's why I'm building this community, because I'm in these circles, I'm in these spaces. I'm a software engineer. I build AI startups. I've sold AI to different people, and I'm not seeing people from Africa. I'm not seeing Black people in these spaces. I'm just not. I mean, I see a few, but it's really not to a level where I think we should be utilizing the AI opportunities. Like, I can almost say, like, if you've not made money from AI in 2025, like, you're literally behind. And I'm not even saying it's like anything crazy. Like, literally, you guys could learn everything like you need to start building with AI right now. And next week, you can have someone paying $1,000 for whatever you have to sell to them. Like, the opportunity with AI right now, it's so high. People literally need to jump on this. So I'm literally coming and telling people like, hey, it doesn't matter if you know how to code. You can build with Lovable. You can build with Bolts. You can build a Replit. You can build with Cursor. Like, these are tools that I like to build whatever app you have in your mind. You don't need to know anything about coding. Or if you don't even want to look at code, you can go to a tool like na10make.com. Lindy, these are no-code automation tools where you can literally build AI agents for people. And these are things that are going to transform business processes without knowing anything about, you don't need to know anything about AI. You might need to know a little bit about prompt engineering, but that's literally just like how to talk to an agent. And you don't need to know anything about code. So the opportunity right now is higher than ever. The barrier to entry is lower than ever. And the real issue preventing people from making money with AI today is just the information gap. If you don't know, you don't know what you don't know. And for me, I'm just like, I really need people to understand what is happening right now, where AI is going. Because just think about, I'm saying, with the pace AI is moving, I'm thinking in the next 3 to 5 years, this opportunity is going to be gone because AI is just going to be too good. I don't even know what the next phase of life is going to be when AI is like literally good at everything and can do anything. It's literally going to be like some sort of technocracy or something. I don't know. But like right now, today, if you just stop what you're doing and take action, right? Stop sitting on the sidelines, stop consuming, actually go ahead and start building things. The opportunity is so high. So right now, the opportunity cost of staying on the sidelines is so big. I'm just trying to get people to understand what they can do with AI. Well, actually, so the thing about building with AI is you just need to figure out, what do you know? What do you already know, right? That's the most important thing, because then you have a unique perspective of how to bring a solution. People don't really care about AI. They care about things that solve their business problems, things that make money. That's all that matters when it comes to AI. So people can get caught up by like, okay, AI this, AI that, but the person that actually wins is the person that understands how to solve a business problem and bring that solution to the customers. And so in my experience, right, I've already been working with different clients. In the last 2 months, I've already made 5K. In pockets, in terms of contract signed, that's already almost 10K. And I've had over 10 clients just selling AI services to them, right? This is just something I'm doing on the side. This is not my 9 to 5. I'm just doing this for fun, 2 to 3 hours. And I'm already making that much from AI. I'm telling you guys, if you guys go full on into this, if you're in college, if you don't have a job, I'm telling you guys, like, picking up AI right now is going to be a game changer for you, right? So I'm saying, hey, you don't need 2 to 3 hours a day. Do this part-time. You don't need to like quit your job or anything. Like, you can be making like decent income with AI. And I'm not saying it's going to be easy, right? I'm not saying that, if this is a quick money scheme or nothing, right? Like, you're going to have to learn. You're going to have to put in some reps. You're going to have to put in some hours. You're going to have to persist. But that's any business. But I'm saying, like, right now, because of the way AI is, even if you don't know where to start, like, literally you can go and ask ChatGPT, hey, I'm trying to build this AI service business for this particular niche. I'm not sure where to start. Like ChatGPT can literally lead you step by step throughout the whole process, especially if you have a community of people that are also trying to do the same thing. That's what I'm saying. So like this opportunity right now is crazy, right? Now I know a lot of people when you're starting a business, are thinking about the cost, the concern, right? That's the thing, right? These AI tools have lowered it. You can have one AI tool. The one AI tool you right now need is probably just ChatGPT. Now they have ChatGPT agent and that can even do more things, right? So the ROI that you spend to get any AI tool, especially let's say you pay $20 a month for ChatGPT Plus, the ROI on that is expansive. It's exponential. You know what I'm trying to say? Like you guys just need to figure out what makes the most sense. And again, I'm here to help. Like the best AI tools you need to use, follow my Instagram, doing all of that stuff there. And like you guys can literally see the ROI quickly. Let's talk about platforms, right? Like let's say you're trying to find clients, you want to build an AI service business. What's the best way to do that? Now I think Upwork is very good because Upwork, think about it, right? People that come to Upwork already know the issue they have. The question that now asking being on Upwork is, who is the best person to solve this? Right? So they know they have a problem. They kind of have an idea of how they want it to be solved. Like they give you a project brief. And now then the last part is you need to convince them that you're the best person to solve that problem. So Upwork is a good place to start, I would say, if you can really try and start selling AI, making money with AI, the way recommend that. Another way you can do, which is a little bit harder, but it's less money because Upwork actually does cost money. Um, Another way to do it is just by using your community, using your circle, the people you know around you, the business owners you know around you, figuring out the issues that they have, and then contacting them on DM, sending them emails saying, hey, I understand AI. I know how to build solutions for this particular niche using the AI tools. Let me help you. Send them a demo, send them a YouTube link or a Loom link showing exactly how you might solve a similar problem that they have a pain point for. And the thing about this problem is you don't just show them like random fancy stuff. You want to highlight the exact pain point that a business owner feels that is stopping them from making the money they know they can make, right? So once you can hone in on that, a lot of businesses, the one I like to do is lead generation, right? Like the more leads you have, the more money you make. And a lot of businesses have issues with lead generation. So I like to sell systems that generate leads for businesses. And that, again, is something that they're willing to pay for a lot of money for, right? So figure out what your niche is, figure out what that system you want to build for them is, and then reach out to them, cold outreach. If you just want to send people DM on Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, that's a very valid way to go. So use Upwork is a very valid way where you spend a little bit of money, but the ROI can really go up if you play the game right. And then cold email is another way, but that takes a little bit more time. So let's talk about pricing, right? A lot of people are wondering, okay, let's say I even find a client. How do I actually price the service I have to give them, right? So the thing I'll say is that a lot of the time, you don't like a lot of the time we undersell ourselves, right? Like people always have these limiting beliefs like, oh, well, this thing only took me 2 hours to make. I can't charge this amount for it. That's a limiting belief. The thing about it is if you're selling a product to someone, you're not selling your time, you're selling the value of the thing that you're selling to them. Do you understand what I'm saying? You're selling them how important is this to their business. So that's why I was saying, if you can figure out a business problem that AI can solve, and then you have the knowledge for it and you can apply it there, then you can be making bank because the only thing that people care about, especially business owners, is reducing the amount of money they're losing and increasing the amount of money they can be making. And so it doesn't really matter like how much effort or time it took you. All that matters is what is the value of this problem to my customer and are they willing to pay for it? And if they are, then you charge what you believe is your worth. That's just what it is. So I always encourage people, don't have limiting beliefs about how much you can charge. Just charge what you think is your rate, what you think is worth the problem to the customer, and let them decide if they want to pay 5K, 10K, 15K, they can pay it. If they want to pay $200, $1,000, $1,500, they can pay. So if you're using a platform like Upwork, like it's okay if you start a little bit low and then go up from there. But I would say, don't price yourself low. Always show the value. And the thing about this is if you market yourself properly, right? If you show to people that you are a value maker, then people are not going to care about even if you have no experience. They're just going to care about how much value you can show. But nowadays, even getting that case study portfolio is not that hard, right? There's so many templates out there. You guys can watch my videos and just see the templates and things I'm building and even my Instagrams and TikToks and just replicate those things. And then you have a full on portfolio. So nowadays, like again, the barrier to entry has been drastically lowered and people can build, sell and make money way easier than ever before. And again, we're not talking about some random forex, MLM stuff. Like, no, we're talking about like, this is real value. These are real skills you have to build. This is real time you're going to have to invest. But we're talking about the ROI that you can be getting by building AI businesses, starting AI agencies. I think it really is worth it. So let's talk about live demos, right? So, this is Oh, I don't have this actually right now, but this is something I'm building for my other business, to Run Traveler. But it's like live demos are just you demonstrating to the person you're going to show it, which is why I do my Instagram. These are just live demos to show prospective clients, hey, I know how to build these things. I know how to do things. So I like to build, like, for example, you see the automation Run Traveler Instagram post. I like to build demos that are actually, fun for me. Because then think about it, right? If I'm building them and I'm coding it myself, I'm bundling in the content and the automation at the same time. And that way I'm able to do two things with one. I'm able to kill two birds with one stone, where I build and then I create content at the same time. So that's something I'll always recommend you guys do, is if you're creating different workflows, if you're coding, if you're creating no code agents for anything on make.com, record yourself building these out, and then you have content that you can show as live demos to prospective clients. I think that's always important, right? So again, like I said, in a couple of months, I've been able to scale like my business to like having 10 clients. And yeah, that's just me with a 9 to 5 and those things on the side. So if you guys go all in, if you're actually willing to put the reps in, like this can really scale. So again, if you guys are interested in learning more about this process, learning more about how to build, how to scale, how to actually leverage AI today, I'm going to be putting the link to my AfroAutomators community. Right, we're going to be starting with 25 founding members. So if you're interested, fill out the application and let's start building. So hopefully this video just helps unlock your minds, helps you guys see what the value is, and I'm really excited to see what we're going to build together. So I'll see you guys in the next one.